Fox Sports.
We are Baltimore. We are LA.
Cooler giveaway night here at the Big A, and the big crowd expected tonight. The Angels looking to bounce back after dropping the opening game of the series against Diamondbacks last night. They're trying to earn a series split before heading to Phoenix after the game tonight. Hi, everybody, from inside the Big A. We welcome you back to Angels Baseball here on Fox Sports West, along with Mark Gubiza. I'm Victor Rojas. And last night, Jared Weaver struggled against the Arizona Diamondbacks, a team that has swung the bats well this year. And Mike Scioscia tonight will hand the ball off to Garrett Richards. And Garrett trying to kind of keep this lineup in check for the Diamondbacks.
Well, he threw the ball very well his last time out. Last time against the Diamondbacks, take a look at our AT&T Uverse Rewind. That was back in 2012. He really dominated the Diamondbacks lineup. Reason why, his fastball was very good. He threw a lot of four-seam fastballs as cutter, but he also mixed in a very good curveball, slider, and what he threw that I thought was very effective, his two-seam fastball. Looking to come back and do the same thing here tonight. 8 shutout innings. In general, Garrett Richards is throwing the ball exceptionally well against the National League. In interleague play, 3-1 with a 1.14 ERA against the National League. He's going to have to attack that strike zone. He's going to have to get that fastball inside against Goldschmidt to prevent him from getting that arms extended. If he does, it's a very difficult out.
Yeah, Goldschmidt with a couple of hits last night, including that 3-run home run. The Angels trying to find some runs and some offense, changing up the lineup a little bit. Mike Trout in the 3 spot. Albert Pujols for the first time as an Angel in the cleanup spot. And they go up against Jeremy Hellickson of the Arizona Diamondbacks. We're just about ready for baseball here at the Big A. Sit back and relax. Going to bring you the lineups and the first pitch when we return.
Angels baseball is brought to you by Start the search for your next car at CarMax. CarMax, start here. By Jack in the Box. Taste the new black pepper cheeseburger today, only at Jack in the Box. And by your Southern California Toyota dealers.
two-game set against the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. In today's game, we are participating in the Home Run Challenge. Today, every Angels home run in this game raises $12,000 for prostate cancer research. You can make a pledge by going online to homeRunChallenge.org. Garrett Richards has taken the mound, getting his warm-up pitches on, and we will check out Chip Hale starting lineup for the Arizona Diamondbacks with the win last night, 31-32 on the season, 5.5 back and in third place in the National League West. A.J. Pollock will jump up to the leadoff spot. He's in center. Danny Dorn getting to start at first base. Paul Goldschmidt is the DH today. David Peralta in left field. Yasmani Tomas in right field. Jake Lamb at third. Chris Owings at second. Jared Saltalamacchia is doing the catching. And it's Nick Ahmed batting ninth and playing shortstop. You mentioned Garrett Richards. Pretty good outing the last time out. He's 6-4 on the season with a 3.97 earned run average.
Yeah, he commanded the strike zone a lot better that last time out. That tough start, 2 starts before that. And he's always bounced back very well from a tough start. See if he can go on his patented streaks like he did last year. But for me, Garrett here tonight, talk about his percentage of fastballs he's thrown. 53% he's thrown that 4-seam cutter fastball. 2-seam and only 10%. I think he's got to add on to that 2-seamer a little bit more, especially against some of these tough right-handed batters in Goldschmidt. You got to get in on his hands. If he gets his arms extended, he uses the whole field so well.
Defensively for the Angels tonight, Matt Joyce in left, Mike Trout in center, Cole Calhoun in right. The infield has Kyle Kibitz and Eric Ive on the left side, Taylor Featherston and Albert Pujols on the right, and Carlos Perez behind the plate.
Featherston getting the start at second base. Very athletic, good throwing arm. It's his 4th start, or 4th time he's been in that position at second base. He started 1 at short, 3 at third base. No errors so far, but he is super quick as far as turning a double play. Above average arm, playing an infield position, whether it's second, short, or third.
So Garrett's ready to go, and as is A.J. Pollock. Richards in his last start against the Rays picked up the W. Gave up 2 runs, both earned on just 4 hits, 7 innings of work, had 7 strikeouts and 1 walk. And he did that in just 94 pitches. First one tonight was a fastball in there for a strike. Doug Eddings calling the balls and strikes tonight. Jim Wolf at first, Adrian Johnson at second, Bill Miller the pitcher at third base. A.J. Pollock hitting .320, 8 home runs, 30 runs batted in. And he lifts this one out to center. Trout doing a couple of steps. Makes the grab for the first down.
Hyundai key for this game for the entire team. Imagine Dragons tonight. It's time. It's time for a well-pitched game. It's time for a well-fielded game and get the offense going. I really like what Mike Scioscia did with the offense today, putting Albert Pujols in the cleanup spot, Mike Trout, number 3. So Trout will have opportunities with a couple on base potentially with Eric Ibar and Cole Calhoun. Better balance in the lineup for the Angels tonight.
Danny Dorn, first baseman, swinging at the first pitch, lines with the right center. A 1-out single for the Diamond Bar High School product. Cal State Fullerton alum.
Yeah, that was a high fastball, high cutter. When Garrett elevates his fastball, even though you would think with the power fastball that he has, 97, it's a much more hittable pitch than it is when it's down at the knees for Richards.
So a man on for Goldschmidt, serving as the DH this evening. Triple shy of the cycle last night, went 3 for 4. First one's inside. Goldschmidt hitting .366. That leads baseball. 18 home runs, 53 runs batted in. Increased his lead in the National League All-Star balloting at first base, ahead of Adrian Gonzalez, named a starter last year. I should say voted as a starter last year. You get named to the All-Star team.
Thanks for letting me know that.
Just clarifying.
Appreciate it.
I'm sure there's somebody out there that'll pick it apart. It's inevitable. Two-0. Lays off on the breaking ball.
That's a pretty good pitch.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to lay off of.
Especially because of the speed of that slider catching the outside corner at 87. He's gearing up trying to catch up to a 95, 97 mile an hour fastball. He knows, he's watched tape of Richards' cut fastball. He probably thought that might have been it.
There's a strike. 96 on the fastball. 3 balls and a strike. Maybe a little challenge for hitters right now, just because you've got the that ribbon of sunshine cutting across the diamond. There's a good look at it. Also at the shortstop position. Dort over at first with 1 out. 3-1 pitch. It's a broken bat and 1 hopper towards Featherston. Ends up doing 2 hops. Featherston bobbles it. And the mistakes continue to pile up for the Angels. 5 errors over the last 2 games, and he committed another one tonight.
Boy, he jammed and broke his bat on a 3-1 pitch. A fastball that ran in. Exactly the pitch you want to see Richards throwing to Goldschmidt throughout this game. A 2-seamer. Kind of looked up, didn't look that ball into the glove. You're not going to get a double play. Maybe you're just looking in terms of maybe getting the force out at second. Ball hit like that, just get that out at first base.
Yeah. Now it's a moral victory. You jam, you break a bat of Goldschmidt, thinking you've got the second out. Now Garrett's got to bear down here. Facing David Peralta with runners at first and second.
And what we saw this entire season so far, in all spring training long, Featherston, a very good glove.
This was line to left field, a base hit. Dort had to hold up, see if it was going to be caught by Ibar. As the throw comes in, the bases are loaded now with 1 away. You got the power hitting outfielder Yasmani Tomas coming up now. 6 errors for the Angels on this homestand.
And if you're Garrett, you just got to forget about that. You still have that opportunity. That's the reason why Mike Butcher's going to go out and talk to Garrett right now. This reinforce the mindset of a ground ball double play, and that's what he's trying to do. Tomas has grounded into 6 double plays this season. And again, Garrett Richards is a ground ball pitcher who can get strikeouts. When he's on his game, he's getting ground ball outs. He needs one right here. Gets one, got a good opportunity, especially if he gets to the middle infielder, to get out of this inning with any damage at all.
Tomas, the right fielder tonight, after serving as the DH last night. Hitting .325, 3 home runs, 24 runs batted in. Had 1 hit, but he made it count. A laser shot home run. Skimmed off the top of the fence in left center field. Ended up going 1 for 5. Susceptible to the strikeout into the breaking ball. First one on the way. That's down low. Diamondbacks this year with the bases loaded as a team, a .256 batting average. They've got Dort over at third, Goldschmidt at second, and Peralta at first. There's that breaking ball, swing and a miss.
It's a real good slider from Richards. A lot of times he'll throw that get over breaking ball, but that has some meaning behind it, getting to the outside corner. If he makes contact, that's a pretty good chance that will be a ground ball.
Infield back looking for the double play ball. Tomas is at .254 with men in scoring position this year. And there's another one. Throw him one more, even further outside.
Yeah, trust Carlos Perez to keep that baseball in front of him. And for Pujols and Featherston on that side of the infield, be ready. So if he makes contact, there's a good chance that baseball, if it's hit on the ground, is going to be their way on a slider.
And there it is. Down goes Tomas. 2 outs.
I like what he did. A lot of times you think, okay, maybe fastball sneaking by him. No, if he's already shown that he will chase your slider, you've shown you can throw it for a strike. Now you have a chance to bounce it. A perfect slider. And a good job by Carlos Perez getting his body in front of that baseball, making sure that ball is not going to get away from him, anticipating the slider in the dirt. Perfect throw by Richards, and a solid job by Perez blocking it.
So 2 outs now, and Jake Lamb, the third baseman, is up. Takes outside. Lamb hitting .321 with a home run and 10 RBIs. 19th game in the big leagues for him. 1-4 game last night with a single and a stolen base. Arizona had 11 hits. Angels had just 4. Diamondbacks with a 4-game winning streak after sweeping the Giants over the weekend. Good breaking ball. Gets away from Perez, but not far enough for Dorn to try to score. 1 ball, 1 strike. Richards trying to keep it scoreless. Bases loaded. 2 down. There's a strike, ball 2.
Part of the strike zone at 96. And hit it there, almost anticipated. Looked like he was looking for a slider. And if you're a hitter against Richards, even though he has a very good slider, you have to be looking for a fastball because it's so firm with good movement.
One-two on the way. Breaking ball back up the middle, off the glove. Ibar's there. The play goes to first, and the inning is over. So a bases loaded, 1-out situation and no damage. Ibar, Calhoun, and Trout coming up for the Angels, scoreless. Garrett to work out of trouble. Check out Mike Scioscia's lineup. The Angels with the loss last night, and even 500 once again at 32-32. Eric Ibar in that leadoff spot, but Cole Calhoun in the number 2 spot. Mike Trout in the 3-hole. Albert Pujols batting cleanup as an Angel for the first time. David Freese will serve as the DH. Matt Joyce in left. Carlos Perez behind the plate. Kyle Kubitz at 3rd, and Taylor Featherston rounding out that starting 9. He is the second baseman. They're taking on the 27-year-old right-handed native of Des Moines, Iowa. His name is Jeremy Hellickson.
Hellickson fastball, 88-93. Throws a cut fastball, curveball, and very good changeup. But my go-tos against Hellickson to be successful, focus on his fastball and dictate your own pace. He does not work all that fast. If he's taking a lot of time in between pitches as a hitter, you step out and dictate the pace.
Very good changeup. And if it's on, it's a deadly pitch. Can certainly neutralize hitters. This with a 5.29 earned run average, having allowed 74 hits and 66 in a third. And Ibar skies one out to shallow right. Owings going out, Tomas coming in, and it's Chris Owings making the catch. 1 down. Check out the Diamondbacks defensively. Peralta, Pollock, and Tomas in the outfield from left to right. Lamb, Ahmed, Owings, and Dorn from 3rd to 1st. And a long-time big league catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia is on the plate.
Saltalamacchia has had his troubles as far as thrown out would-be base stealers. 324 steals allowed over the last 4 seasons. Very good pitch framer and a good bat, but has a tough time throwing out would-be base stealers.
Originally in the Atlanta Braves system. Played for the Rangers, Red Sox,
Marlins, and now the Diamondbacks. Cole has a 1-ball, no strike count. 273 batting average, 6 home runs and 32 runs batted in last night. An 0-for-4 game. There's that changeup. 1-ball, 1 strike. Had like some very good numbers in his career against the Angels. That is lifted out towards shallow left. Long run for Peralta. 2 down. Alex pitching in his 7th game, 6th career start against the Angels. 3-2 record, 2.73 ERA. 29 strikeouts in 29 2/3 innings against the Halos.
Really good here in this yard. Also 2-0. 11 and a third innings pitch, no runs allowed.
Here's Trout in the 3 spot. 4th game this season in that spot. It's usually been with Pujols has had a day off. Michael looking at a strike. 297 batting average for Trout. 18 home runs. He's driven home 39. Picked up 2 more runs batted in last night in the 8th inning. A double. Ended up going 1 for 3.
So far in this game, each batter he started off with a fastball. In an 0-0 count, first pitch that Hellickson throws. Batters coming into this game hitting .419 against him. 13 for 31. So I think you got to be more aggressive in that first pitch.
That's something that we've talked about. Trout and Pujols, for the most part, usually take that first pitch. Not a given, but that's kind of their comfort zone. And really, I mean, I was asked about that today via Twitter, and the response is some people, some guys feel more comfortable seeing 1 pitch, and then they're not afraid to hit behind in the count. Breaking ball drops in there for strike 2.
One thing we saw a lot early in the season, even in spring training from Trout, he was more aggressive as far as the first pitch throw.
Definitely in spring training.
Last year, hardly at all did he swing at the first pitch.
Bouncer to the left side. It's going to be a tough play on Ned. Gets rid of it quickly, and Trout is safe at first. Did not have a whole lot on that throw. And so Trout will pick up the infield base hit.
Still quick going down the line, Mike Trout. And then on the run makes that throw. You're not going to have as much on that throw. It's a real close play. The foot just touching the base before the ball was secured in the glove by Dorn at first base.
So Albert will get an opportunity here batting in that cleanup spot. .272 average, 18 home runs and 34 RBIs. 0 for 3 last night with a walk. And he will look at a strike.
Now he changed up the pattern there. He threw a changeup first pitch. Would have been a good pitch to go on for Trout. Hellickson has allowed 4 stolen base in 5 attempts. Sun right in Mike Trout's eyes as he's trying to get his lead. But again, Saltalamacchia has had his troubles throwing out would-be base stealers last 4 seasons.
No balls and 2 strikes. Over the last 12 years, Albert has batted in the number 3 spot in all but 5 games. That was a 5-game stretch he did it. May of 2010. So Mike Scioscia just trying to give Trout and Pujols more opportunities to drive in runs. It's foul back.
I think it's the right decision. Taking a look at our T-Mobile game changer. Speaking of Albert Pujols, sitting 4th in the lineup tonight. We've had a third previous 735 straight starts. You mentioned back in 2010. Last time not hitting 3rd or 4th in line was when he was a rookie back in 2001, but his numbers a little bit better. Although less at bats in the 4th spot as compared to the 3rd spot. 324 for Pujols in the 4th spot in the lineup.
Breaking ball misses low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trout at infield, base hit with 2 outs here. The first was scoreless. Diamondbacks loaded him up in the top of the first with 1 out. Richards got a strikeout of Tomas and then a ground out off the bat of Jake Lamb. Cued off the end of the bat right to Hellickson. And the Angels' bottom of the first is in the books. We'll head to the second with no score. Remind you that the Angels will take on the Houston Astros next Tuesday. That's the next homestand. It's at 7:05, and fans in attendance will receive an Angels Beach hat courtesy of Chronic Tacos while supplies last. Get your tickets right here at the ballpark, or you can do it online.
It's a big homestand coming back from the short road trip for the Halos.
Houston, Seattle, and the Yankees. Chris Owings drops a beautiful bunt. Just put it in your pocket. An infield base hit for Owings. Talk about deadening a baseball.
He was playing catch with the baseball bat. Straight down the line. Nothing Kubica can do it on that one. First pitch. Nice job at his deadening the baseball. Look how that ball just rolls right down in that grass. He knows if he gets that ball down there anywhere near fair territory, it's going to be a base hit.
There's Jared Saltalamacchia with a man on and nobody out.
Owings runs well too. 7 stolen bases, has not been caught yet.
Saltalamacchia's overall numbers. The Marlins and the Diamondbacks. This is his 8th game with Arizona. With Arizona, he's at 217. 5 for 23 with a home run and a couple of runs batted in. Switch hitting catcher. They're released by the Marlins on May the 7th. Signed with the Diamondbacks on a minor league deal on May the 8th. Owings took off, then slammed on the brakes. Richards had picked over to first. He'd have the first out, but he was geared on coming home.
He was going to go and stops. Fortunate enough, in that thing, a lot of times you'll see a pitcher will end up balking on that one if you don't make the throw over the first base.
Evens up the count at 1-1. Overshift on with Saltalamacchia to play. Diamondbacks will run second in the National League with 57 stolen bases. And that's out toward left field. Joyce is there, makes the catch. One down.
And that baseball work is really right back from Matt Joyce. Hit well by Salter Mockler. Off the left-handed bat, it's going to tail back towards the left fielder. Matt Joyce able to run that one down. It'll either be some kind of action type play here for the Diamondbacks. Whether it's a hit and run or a straight steal early in this count.
Ninth place hitter and shortstop Nick Ahmed at the plate. .224 average, 3 home runs and 12 runs batted in. Ball gets away from Perez. Should go as a pass ball, it looked like. Ahmed in scoring position for Arizona.
Yeah, four-seam fastball. See him cutting on the fastball there, off the glove and away from Perez, taking away a potential ground ball double play. You got to keep an eye on it. You got to vary your look for Richards back at second.
Two balls and no strikes. Ahmed last night 2 for 4 with a double and a single, and also scored twice. 10th rated prospect, Diamondback system according to Baseball America coming into the season. 2 balls and 1 strike. Best defensive shortstop in their system last year. Upstairs. 3 balls and 1 strike. Top of the order, and A.J. Pollock at the plate, or pardon me, on deck.
Just got a round on that slider, didn't stay on top of the baseball.
And that one gets away from Perez, and another pass ball.
That looked like it was a strike.
That looked like a cross-up is what it, I don't know, this is the reaction for Perez.
But that ball was right down the middle of the plate.
Yeah. Here comes Butcher.
You can see where this breaking ball is. Looked like he was anticipating a fastball.
Yeah, fastball up.
But still, that's a strike. Regardless if it's a pass ball or not, it's right down the middle of the plate.
So runners at the corners. And 1 out. Pollock now up. Second visit to the mound by Butcher in this game. Pretty good speed on the bases with Owings at third base and Ahmed at first. Pollock hit a fly ball to center field and lead off the game, so he's 0 for 1.
Boy, 27 pitches, sorry, Victor. 27 pitches thrown by Garrett. 16 strikes, 11 out of the strike zone.
Here's the 1-0. Pollock lifts one out to right. Cole back a couple of steps. He'll make the catch. Owings comes in to score, and it's 1-0 Arizona. Sac fly for Pollock, 31st RBI. Ahmed stays at first base, and there are 2 outs. Dorn single. His first at bat. Now 4 for 10 with the Diamondbacks this year. Sitting .426 at AAA Reno. 4 home runs and 25 runs batted in. Mentioned a product of Cal State Fulton, was on the 04 championship team. A 32nd round pick by the Reds in 06. And an Angel fan growing up. Even worked in this ballpark. Selling ice cream and peanuts. Making a living.
Yeah. Like it.
Yeah. The real life Dorn in the big leagues.
It's a great baseball name.
Yeah.
It's a Major League Baseball name.
Ground ball. Featherston, the second baseman, flips it to eyeball. And they get the lead runner for the 3rd out. Arizona strikes for the run on the sac fly by A.J. Pollock with the bottom of the 2nd. Arizona up 1-0.
The Angels 1-0. And coming up later in the game, we'll check out the big news from around the majors on the Carl's Jr. Sports Update. The utility man. And a little cycling up in Beantown. And a surprise team in the AL East playing extremely well.
David Freese leading things off. He'll be followed by Matt Joyce. And then Carlos Perez. Little flare down the right field line. And will tail foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Freese at DH tonight, hitting .241 with 9 home runs and 32 RBIs. 0 for 4 game last night. Breaking ball, and it's cut on and miss. Guy goes freeze, and there's the first down. First strikeout for Hellickson. And we'll bring up Matt Joyce.
Chance ahead of the count. He's got a very good assortment of off-speed pitch. Not only does he have that very good changeup, but his curveball is solid also. As you can see on that pitch, starts above the belt and ends up in the dirt.
Picked up in the off-season via the trade with the Tampa Bay Rays. Pitched in only 13 games last year, 13 starts. Spent the first 3 months in the DL after having his elbow scoped. For the old loose bodies. Happens. It's kind of like the board game operation.
Yes.
You know? Just don't hit the sides.
Yeah, if you pitch any length of time, you have those
loose bodies.
Yeah.
Oh, I just heard that one.
Yes. Instead of move that bone chip around in my elbow.
He ended up going 1-5 with a 4.52 ERA for the Rays last season before getting traded. Joyce showing bunt. Kicks down and in. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Three and 1 now. Hellickson, originally a 4th round pick by the Rays in 05. Committed to go to LSU, but decided to sign instead. Joyce fouls this one off. It's a full count.
And Hellickson will give up the long ball. He's given up 11 home runs coming in this game and 66 in the 3rd innings pitched. So when he makes the mistake, especially with his off-speed pitches, he can give up that home run rather easily.
American League Rookie of the Year 2011, 13-10 that year with a 2.95 ERA. Mark Trumbo, second in the voting that year. 3-2 again. Joyce. Skies went out to shallow right. Owings, the second baseman, was already out there in the overshift. Calls everybody off, makes the catch for the second out. So 2 outs, nobody on, and Carlos Perez up. Carlos, a rough top of the 2nd inning. That run that Arizona scored, by the way, unearned because of the 2 pass balls. Carlos hitting .253 with a couple of home runs, 10 runs batted in. He will look at a strike. 4 for 3 last night.
Continue to take that first pitch strike. Again, hitters hitting .419 coming in the game on that 0-0 count, first pitch. Had a conversation with Mike Sochi the other day about when they were facing Sonny Gray. A lot of first pitch fastballs, taking that behind the count 0-1, and then have to deal with his very good slider and curveball combination.
If there was ever a guy that you want to be jumping ahead, especially a first pitch fastball, pulling the trigger on, it's those type of guys, the Sonny Grays of the world, because the last thing you want to do is be in their driver's seat.
Yeah, I mean, especially if they fall in that pattern of always challenging with the first pitch fastball, and he did that throughout the game. We've seen that so far from Hellickson outside of the first pitch change up to Albert Pujols.
Lays off. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Only base runner for the Angels. A 2-out infield base hit by Trout in the first. He was stranded there. That is line to left field, a base hit. 2-out single for Carlos. And Kyle Kubica coming up now.
At this pitch, middle part of the plate for Perez. It's a good level swing. Shoots that one in the left center field. When you make a mistake, especially Hellickson, not overpowering, right down the heart of the plate, and that's the kind of result you're going to get.
Kibitsa takes a breaking ball low. Carlos, it just seems like, and I know it's a small sample size, but since we're at every game, home and road, you kind of pick up trends just because you sense it or you watch enough of it, right? My feeling is that his approach with 2 strikes is to just shorten up, put the ball in play. And I just looked at his numbers right now, and with 2 strikes, he swings the bat pretty well. Again, small sample size, but an 0-2 count, he's a .333 hitter.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at his swing, it's more level when he's got 2 strikes on him. And then when he's at, first few pitches, when he's ahead of the count, it's a little more of an uppercut swing. Completely changes his swing depending on the count.
The 1-2 count, he's a .300 hitter. The 3-2, he's 0 for 5. Yeah, it's just interesting to note. It takes low.
Well, that tells you he's looking just to try to make contact when he's behind. When he's ahead of the count, he's thinking extra base hit.
That base hit came with 2 strikes.
That's something Don Baylor wants his team to do. He can't stand when hitters strike out. He wants that middle part of the field used and make contact, shorten up your swing with 2 strikes.
Kibitsa takes outside. It's 3-1. Kyle, the third baseman tonight, 4 for 16 as an Angel, 1 RBI. Fastball there, foul back. Back to the approach for Carlos Perez.
A little fastball. And just shorten up the swing. It's a level swing. Just used in the middle of the field. Quiet through his swing. Short little stride. He's just trying to make contact. You would think as the season progresses, Mike Scioscia's going to love to use a hit and run with him too, with that type of swing.
Perez takes off. 3-2 is cut on and missed. Second strikeout for Hellickson. The Angels are done here. The second will head to the third. Arizona on top 1-0. Goldschmidt, Peralta, and Tomas for the D-backs here in the third. 3, 4, and 5 facing Garrett Richards has 1 strikeout, 1 walk, 3 hits allowed. Goldschmidt reached on the arrow by Taylor Featherston. The first, he's 0 for 1. They're playing to pull 3 infield to the left. Good power the other way.
He lets the baseball travel very well deep in the strike zone. As you can see by that swing.
Yeah.
This ideally would be the time to run a fastball in on him. He's looking away, whether it's a cut fastball or a slider away.
And that breaking ball.
Makes it into a curveball there. You can just tell the way he tracked that baseball. He was anticipating a breaking ball away.
It is pretty amazing where his bat starts, and then as the pitch being delivered, where it gets back into the hitting zone.
Yeah, I remember watching him a couple of years ago. I always thought, well, he's going to be able to hit that mistake pitch a long way, but never made contact on a good fastball.
It lays off.
But his bat's so quick.
I mean, that bat is down his back. And granted, it doesn't matter where you start. It's once the ball, you got to get loaded and into the hitting zone as quickly as possible. Short, compact swing, and he's got it. It's just interesting to see the way he starts his approach.
Then he brings the hands down, and he has that. As soon as he brings the hands down, he has that toe tap. The timing mechanism he has is perfect for him. And then he's super quick through the zone and strong.
Second walk for Richards. Peralta fouls it off his leg. You got to pay attention to Goldschmidt too. He will run. 10 stolen bases. Well, he's been caught 4 times.
And Peralta got himself pretty good on this foul ball. Even with that protection, gets himself right on the top of the foot, the toe area. And he has a shin guard. It's the toe, his front leg, right on top of his foot.
Peralta with a base hit in the first inning. Had an 0 for 4 game last night, including a walk.
Pretty good indication of the movement on that cut fastball from Richards at 95. It looked like a hard slider.
Tomas on deck. Leadoff walk to Goldschmidt. The run that Arizona scored in the second. The other sac fly by Pollock. 2 pass balls. Put Owings at second and third. For Pollock at that sac fly. Next pitch be the 40th for Garrett. Good numbers in his career in interleague play. 15 games, 8 starts. 3-1 with a 1.14 ERA. 58 strikeouts.
That's twice now. And Diamondbacks base runners started to go while Richards was holding the baseball. He's holding the ball. Goldschmidt starts to go. Richards follows through in his delivery. All you have to do now, if you're Garrett, is step off quickly and fire over the first base. And you get a pickoff rather easily. See, sometimes you don't even have to look over. Just sell it. Step off. That way a runner will still keep his lead if you don't look over at him. And then you step off and then you fire the first base.
2-2 now. Peralta hits one to second. Featherston goes over to Ibar. They force out Goldschmidt. One down as Peralta reaches on the fielder's choice. And fans come celebrate Christmas in June when the Angels take on the Mariners on June 26th at 7:05. Fans in attendance will receive an Angels ornament courtesy of Sungevity. Get your tickets at the stadium box office or online.
I know you're looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. No doubt. Nothing gets me pumped up like Christmas in June.
No, there's no question. Look at that ornament. It's fantastic.
Come dress as your favorite Christmas character. You gonna bust out your Santa Claus outfit?
I might bring out the Grinch.
Or the Heat Miser?
The Heat Miser.
I'm Mr. Heat.
You're Mr. 101, aren't you?
Tomas chops this one over to third. Kubica fires to Featherston for one. The relay back to first. Got him. Inning double play. Leadoff walk and nothing more. We head to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Arizona. Luxury cars that deliver inspired performance. Arizona leads at 1-0 as we begin the bottom of the third inning. Garrett with a one strikeout and a couple of walks, one unearned run. The Angels will send up Featherston, Ibar, and Calhoun 9-1-2 against Jeremy Hellickson. Taylor getting to start at second tonight. Giovatello with the day off. 3 for 33. 2 doubles, 2 runs batted in. Here's the 1-1 from Hellickson. Down and in. Not the quickest work in the world. Very deliberate. Looks like many that come from the Rays system. Gooby, right at you. Attaboy. Attaboy. Don't rub it. You're on camera. Pretend it didn't hurt.
Oh,
just had to just take a bow. Great play.
Oh, yeah. I used 2 hands there.
Right at you. You saw it in there. See, had you not popped the elbow and the bone chip,
I had the bone chip.
I would not have been able to catch that ball.
Crooked.
This one's popped
okay,
up
let's
to
stay
short.
away now.
You're good now, right?
Yeah.
You've gotten your fill?
Yes.
Where's the baseball?
Right here.
All right, but show the folks at home what you did a couple of innings ago.
Just to move the bone chips out of there. So normally it would be crooked. So then it was straight and able to make the play.
Had you not done that, how would you have caught that ball otherwise?
I would have caught it like this. I would have caught it like this.
Very defensive.
Yes, and taken it off the tee. I would have kept it in front of me, though.
I like it.
Just not trying to knock the ball down.
All right, Hellickson to work against Eric Guybar here with one out.
I like this baseball, though. It's kind of darker.
That's
it's like Rich Garcia baseball back in the day.
Yeah.
Always loved an umpire that had a little extra in there to get that dirty mud on there to get a little darker and more difficult to see.
0-1. Guybar swinging a miss 0-2. He popped down in his first inning at bat. So that one came up here at a nice little pace.
I thought it was a rocket.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, it was like coming back. What was the hit speed off the bat there? About 107?
Yeah. Negative 35 maybe. But those you can track. The ones that on a fastball in the mid-90s, and you get guys like Albert Trout, Puig, those type of swings, those violent, hard swings, those things get up here in a hurry. And Gooby?
Yeah,
I'm
out of the way. Remember,
my
laptop is still bent from a baseball last year.
That was the ricochet, right?
Ricochet right
off. The ricochet.
Hit the laptop. That's the reason why it doesn't work. It's just there for a decoration right now.
Guybar takes up here. My son said, nice catch.
Thank you.
He just texted
Tyler, thank you.
Tyler says hello.
My hands say, stay away.
No, I mean, it's like nothing. It's like catching a marshmallow. 2-2. Outside. Full count. Trout on deck, or pardon me, Calhoun on deck. Trout in the hole. Trout batting in the 3 spot tonight. Pujols in the cleanup spot. Chopper to short. Ahmed comes in. 2 down. See, you don't even have to hashtag Mizuno like Jose does. No, you don't need the leather. You got those leathery hands of yours.
Skillet hands. Hashtag skillet.
Hashtag skillet. Hey, you mind frying me up some eggs with those hands?
Oh, yeah.
Cole, a fly ball to left field in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. He hits this one out to the alley in left center field. Peralta moves over, makes the catch, and the Angels go down in order. And although no action for the Angels in the booth, Mark Gubicza making it happen.
Trying to
tag skillet.
Motivation.
1-0 Arizona. inning. Lamb, Owings, and Saltalamacchia 6, 7, and 8 against Garrett Richards. Arizona scoring in the second. Lamb grounded out to end the first. Look at the strike. That was 6th round pick out of the University of Washington. One strikeout, 2 walks for Garrett. Outside.
I was watching in between innings. Mike Butcher had a conversation with Garrett Richards about his breaking ball, getting around it, trying to get him and force him to stay on top of the baseball a little bit more consistently.
This one lifted out to shallow left field, and that'll fall in for a base hit. Jam shot single for Lamb, and the leadoff man is on board for Arizona.
Yeah, most flares into the outfield, jam shots are going to be elevated pitches, and that's what that was. It was a fastball that was upstairs. Yeah, we've got to keep an eye on Richards. As far as the base runners, they've been trying to time him and go before he delivers the baseball.
It's been effective, whatever he's doing, because the timing's been thrown off.
Well, the thing is, as a pitcher, you want to be able to hold the baseball. But there's times also when you just step off after holding on the baseball and firing to first.
Fastball up and in on Chris Owings, who singled and scored in the second. A little frustration on just from the body language for Garrett.
Yeah, especially with the pitches he has, the dominating stuff he has. You always got to keep that good poker face in which you don't let your opponent know you're frustrated. Knowing that it doesn't matter what the count is, you can get back into the count with your fastball or slider.
This one fouled off. 2 balls and 1 strike.
50 pitches thrown for Garrett so far, 29 strikes, 21 out of the strikes. So not the normal ratio you'll want to see from Garrett Richards.
That's the move you like right there. Hold, step off, and then a fire over.
Exactly. You don't even have to look over the first base. That way you'll sell it to the base runner that you're not even really necessarily paying attention to him.
Step off, throw over.
And Weaver does that one well. He'll hold the baseball, step off. Then he'll hold the baseball again, step off, and then fire over the first base. Garrett almost was able to do that, just a little bit too quick on his throw.
Two one. Skied on the right side. Featherston. Infield dirt. 1 down.
Catcher, 8, Jared Saltalamacchia.
So Jared Saltalamacchia will come up. Lamb standing at first base, so 1 out. Homer, first round pick to the Braves back in 2003. Up and away. Saltalamacchia with a fly ball to left in the second. 0 for 1. Good breaking ball. Saltalamacchia kind of came into his own as a member of the Red Sox. For 4 years with Texas before being traded to the Red Sox. But 4 years there, but 16 home run season, 25 homer season. 2012 down to 14 the following season. Free agent, signed with the Marlins. Florida native, so he wanted to go back home. He's from the Palm Beach area.
It's the big years there for Boston as that run through the World Series.
.273 that last season for Boston. 3-1.
He just doesn't quite look comfortable. He's trying to force everything today. Last time out, much better. The game in New York lasted less than an inning. Got to keep that front shoulder in a little bit longer. His mechanics were really good at the beginning part of the year. At times now, comes and goes for him.
And he walks Saltalamacchia. So 2 on with 1 out here in the 4th. Third walk of the game for Garrett.
Third visit already for Mike Butcher. And where the glove's at, you see right here as he's starting to deliver the baseball, his front shoulder is flying wide open, and it forces his elbow to drag along. It's going to elevate his fastball out of the strike zone. When he is good, he can dominate down in the lower part of the strike zone, both inside and outside. He's had a lot of base runners in this game. It's something you don't generally see from Richards. Opponents coming into this game is hitting 224.
Ninth place hitter Nick Ahmed at the plate. He drew a walk in the second. Lamb at second base. Saltalamacchia at first. Diamondbacks 1 for 3 with men in scoring position tonight. Ahmed was hacking at that first pitch breaking ball. Joyce shallow in left. Trout shallow in center and a couple of steps to the alley in right center field. And Cole in a couple of steps in right. Dino Abel getting the outfielders to play a little bit more shallow of late. Oh, 2.
Trying to get another ground ball double play.
Oh, 2 pitch. And that is out to shallow center. Trout, because he's playing shallow, is easily going to make that catch for the second out. So 1 out away of avoiding some more damage, keeping this a 1-0 game. Now they'll deal with A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1, sac fly his last time up. It was 31st RBI.
He's aggressive in the count. With his first pitch to him, Needs to be in a good spot for Richards.
Upstairs. Former first-round pick of the Diamondbacks, 17th overall out of Notre Dame. Limited last year to 75 games. Fractured right hand. Goldschmidt limited to 109 games last year with a fractured left hand. The breaking ball evens a count at 1-1. Ground ball over to third. Kubica bobbles it for a second. Straightens up, fires to first base, and got him. Way to stay with it.
You know, he stayed under control in that for being a youngster. Tough hop in between hop, but stay with it. Strong throw to get the out at first.
And to the bottom of the fourth inning, Trout pulls a freeze coming up. Coverage of the 115th U.S. Open Championship live from Chambers Game. Golf course begins at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on Fox Sports 1. It continues in prime time at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on your local Fox station. It's all streaming live on Fox Sports Go. Good old Chambers Bay.
What a beautiful course. Tiger Woods today in the presser, he's feeling pretty confident right now. Doobie Tuesdays tonight. The fellas are going to give us an idea of who they think is going to win the U.S. Open.
Gibby, let me tell you something about confidence. I was pretty confident when I put the peg in the ground there about 6:57 this morning, and then I hit my first shot.
And then you lost your confidence?
Confidence went away.
But if you hit a good shot, your first shot, though, you're in there.
And you're hoping the second one's good. Trout, single, infield varieties, first time up. It's a changeup for strike. And it is 1-1.
Trout 2 for 4 in his career coming into this game against Hellickson with a home run. Now 3 for 5 with the infield hit in the first inning.
Fouled off. It's 1-2.
Where Trout wanted that pitch. A pretty good hack at it also.
One, two now from Hellickson. Slider in the dirt. 2 hits allowed by the right-hander. Single to Trout. Single by Carlos Perez in the second.
2 strikeouts, no walks. Great crowd tonight. Coolers given out before the game. Courtesy of Yakult. Appreciate their sponsorship as always.
That's a nice backpack. Cool.
This one headed to the seats.
Yeah, you just knew Hellickson was going to try to sneak the fastball on Trout. Trying to go upstairs with the fastball. Get back-to-back curveballs in the 70s. Then he runs that fastball upstairs at 91.
This is the only game that's still being played in Major League Baseball. Everything else is final. Texas wanted a walk-off. Oakland won. San Diego 6-5. Houston won earlier today. And he went around on a high fastball, 1 down. Third strikeout for Hellickson.
Dropped his elbow just to be able to elevate that fastball and got a swing and miss upstairs from Trout. One thing we've seen from Trout, he hasn't chased that fastball often this entire season. Chased that high fastball there.
Albert got fooled on an off-speed pitch and hit a cue shot right back to Hellickson in the first. He's 0 for 1.
Threw him a change-up first pitch. Wonder will throw Pujols' first pitch this time around.
Jammed it. Out to center. Pollock broke back. Now comes in. 2 outs. He jumped on that first pitch.
And I think Albert was anticipating a fastball, but Hellickson made a good pitch off the plate in and jammed him. Albert was ready for a fastball, looking for it. Going to be aggressive first pitch, but got the fastball inside on him.
Two outs, nobody on, and David Freese up. This one's out to left. Boy, got into the hands again with that fastball. A 1-2-3 inning for Hellickson. We head to the 5th inning. Here's the Big A. Arizona on top 1-0. Angels baseball is brought to you by the 2015 Jeep Cherokee with an EPA estimate 31 highway miles per gallon. Visit Jeep.com for more information. And by AT&T Uverse. More live TV channels on the go than cable. Garrett Richards back to work here at the Big A. 1-0 Arizona. Unearned run. Back in the 2nd inning. The difference in this one. Dorn, Goldschmidt, and Peralta for Arizona here in the 5th.
Throwing 1 for 2 with a single and a fielder's choice. We'll look at the strike. Backdoor breaking ball.
So far in the sequence, a slider and a curveball. And a chance to bounce a slider into the dirt. Or you rush a fastball upstairs. That slider, but Thorne able to stay alive in his at bat. Foul that one off in the dirt.
Boy, emergency hack right there on a fastball away, and almost got the ball boy there by the dugout. Not really anticipating that.
He can smile now.
Yeah, breathe. Yes. Go ahead and exhale. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's that one pitch tonight where he hasn't finished it. Just kind of just throwing it out there, casting it almost.
And that's a pitch that should be really effective for him against lefties.
Got him with a high fastball, 1 down. Second strike of the night for Garrett.
And that's a good idea to go upstairs with a fastball after a number of breaking pitches. Late on 1 fastball, this time going upstairs. Gets a swing and miss. Second punch out of the game for Richards.
68 pitches, and he'll face Paul Goldschmidt, the DH tonight. Goldschmidt 0 for 1, reached on the air by Featherston. Walked in the third. Swing and a miss.
That's a good cut fastball. He's not shown he's going to chase that slider from Richards tonight.
Yeah, not that particular pitch. It's overthrown a couple of times. Doesn't want to make a mistake. And understandably so.
Oh, exactly.
Come back to the mound, knocked down by Richards. Fires it, almost throws it wildly away. 2 down. Boy, Garrett just does not look comfortable fielding ground balls on the mound.
And that's one of those ones too, as a pitcher, you're usually pretty comfortable fielding that baseball because it's not hit hard and it's right at your glove side where you don't have to reach back for the baseball. Luckily enough, he's still got some good zip on the fastball to throw him out at first base.
That was a sinker.
Yes, it was. I'm sure Albert wasn't real happy about dealing with that. He goes, I'm not a catcher. I'm a first baseman.
2 outs, nobody on for Peralta, the left fielder. It's the first time tonight that Garrett has retired the first 2 to start an inning. For his first 1, 2, 3 frame. Peralta, a single and a fielder's choice. He's 1 for 2. It's a pretty good pitch. Did not get the call by Doug Eddings, from Doug Eddings.
Now, on a 3-1 count, you want to avoid that part of the strike zone if you're Garrett. That was a hittable spot. He was taking 3-0. He's going to be swinging hard on the 3-1 pitch. You don't want to throw that in the same exact zone.
Chopper to the left side. Ibar has it. There's his first 1, 2, 3 inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Joyce Perez, good pitcher coming up for the Angels, trailing at 1-0.
Los Angeles Angels and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Angels Baseball LP.
Here with a quick inning, last inning, looking for some offensive support.
Matt Joyce popped down. Chris Owings, second baseman, in his first at bat. And he lifts this one out the left. Peralta comes in. One down. Fans, groups of 20 or more can enjoy exciting Angels baseball for as low as $6 per ticket. Make your plans to bring out coworkers, teammates, and family. Just visit angels.com/groups to book your group outing today.
8 fly ball outs for Hellickson in this game at this point.
Eight in a row retired. Just a single by Carlos in the second inning. So Perez 1 for 1. Sinker down on him. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's pitched inside very well tonight. His curveball's been solid, changeup also good, but his fastball command inside with both righties and lefties has been very effective for him.
And it hasn't been a tempo thing. He's held his own tempo, but it hasn't been a deliberately slow tempo tonight. I mean, the motion and everything, it's always been his windup.
I think part of it is because he hasn't been dealing with many base runners.
Yeah. The changeup's been very good.
His curveball has been very good as far as a swing and miss curveball. Sometimes he drops his elbow on his changeup like that, and that's the action you'll get. And that's the pitch. And it runs over a little bit more of the plate you can hit out of the ballpark.
A swing and a miss. There's another changeup.
So this time he stayed on top of that changeup much better instead of the lateral move. This one went straight down.
His 4th strikeout of the night.
An excellent changeup. Turned it over, and he's got sink action on that one. A swing and miss. Perfect location. He is under control. No stress for him so far. Just 2 hits allowed. No walks.
Kubica looks at a strike. Hellickson's coming off a no decision in his last start. Lasted just 3 2/3 against the Dodgers. Giving up 5 runs in 3 2/3 innings. 6 hits allowed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kubica strikeout victim in the second. He's 0 for 1. 2 hits allowed by Hellickson, both singles. Trout's infield single in the first, and Perez a single in the second.
Going back to what he has done here at the Big A in his career, 2-0. 11 1/3 innings pitched, no runs. Opponents only hitting 162 against him here at the Big A. So far into the 5th inning with 2 outs, he's allowed 2 hits and no runs again.
2-2. Featherston on deck. Kubica slices one down a left field line, and this one headed foul and out of play. Nice catch down there.
2-2 again. That is down and in, full count.
That's a pretty good pitch. Fastball on the inner half of the plate at the knee. Kubica got the call there. Hellickson hit his spot but didn't get his call.
3-2. Kubica shoots one out to the alley, left center field. Peralta coming in, can't see it. Looks like he lost it in the lights and it falls in there. A 2-out single snaps a string of 9 straight retired by Hellickson.
Peralta shaking his head. Looked like he was tracking it well, playing a fairly shallow left, coming in. And last second looked like he didn't see it. It wasn't quite committed to coming in, maybe potentially sliding for that baseball.
So a 2-out single brings up Featherston, who popped out to the shortstop Ahmed in the third. Giavatelli getting the night off. Quick check in of Kubica. 1-0 game. Second inning run for Arizona.
What Hellickson has done, a lot of first pitch fastballs, but anytime there's been a base run rolling, the first pitch has been off speed. We'll change up the Featherston first pitch here with Kubica at first.
One pitch. This one foul back, 1-2.
And that fastball in once again. Real good job by Hellickson as far as getting inside, not overpowering with the fastball. 90-91, but he's got good late movement to get inside and jam in right-handed batters.
This one gets away from Saltalamacchia. Kubica will advance. The wild pitch. Kind of an odd arm slot there for Hellickson on that last pitch.
And he dropped his elbow somewhat on certain pitches, even on his changeup or curveball. To create a different angle for his all-speed pitches.
First time tonight the Angels have had a man reach scoring position.
Good throwing arm out in center field with Pollock.
Swing and a miss. Down goes Featherston, and the Angels are done here in the 5th. We'll head to the 6th now. Still 1-0 Arizona.
Time is a foul ball towards the booth. Just use two hands. Again, if you're a youngster at home, always use two hands to catch a fly ball with a glove. And then your throwing hand to secure the baseball. That is the key to not letting that ball drop.
Hey, way to break yourself down.
Yeah. It's all about using two hands. Not one, but two.
So if you were going to catch it with one hand, how would you do it? You would.
I wouldn't do it.
You would do it. It's an incredible breakdown.
It's a technique right here. Two hands. Two hands.
That might be a diamond demo on FoxSportsWest.com now.
No question.
Tomas Lamb and Owings for Arizona here in the 6th inning. 1-0 Diamondbacks. Tomas punching one, and Pujols has it on the one hop. Richards is there, and there's the first down.
Just covering the base. Albert, a nice play and a good feed to Garrett so he can catch that ball and then find the base. Looked like that ball was going to get by. Stumbles. A perfect feed around letter high for Richards.
I think that ball spun back toward Albert.
Yeah, had odd spin on it.
Yeah, handcuffed him a little bit.
He got there quickly. Garrett gets there to cover the base. Using those two hands to secure the baseball.
Just as I do.
For Odell Beckham, we can catch with one hand for the Giants. That's a little different story.
Yeah, I mean, that's there's us and then there's Odell.
Yes.
You know.
He made some unbelievable catches last year.
No doubt. Jake Lamb 1 for 2. Third baseman. Single. In the 4th inning. Called strike 3. 2 down. Third strikeout for Garrett.
That's a perfect fastball from Richards. Backdoor cut fastball. Perfect target set by Perez. Keeps that quiet hand framed perfectly for a called third strike. An unhittable spot.
Oh, what count? Chris Owings a single and a pop-up. Garrett's retired 7 in a row since walking Salt to Lamont in the 4th.
He's starting to get a good feel for his slider also. A little more aggressive look to Garrett Richards right now.
Ground ball to the right side. Garrett's got a cover. Featherston is there and got him.
That's a difficult play for Richards, considering where he came back from last season when he got hurt in Fenway Park. A good feed from Featherston over the Richards, stepping on the base. They're going to make sure that he beat Owings at first base, though.
And he did. So that is the 3rd out of the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for Garrett Richards. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. The Angels down 1-0. When we come back, we'll find out some of the Angels players' picks on who will win the U.S. Open. Another edition of Kuby Tuesdays.
you think is going to win that big, awesome tournament?
It's going to be a tough one. You know, there's great guys in there. You know, Spieth is a young guy. But as a Nike guy, Nike rep, I have to go McIlroy for sure.
I'm going to take Jordan Spieth. He's played well. Came off a Masters win.
I mean, you can't never put anything past Tiger. I know he's been struggling, but, you know.
I got to go with my guy, Jordan Spieth. I love him. He's a Longhorn hook him. Go, Jordan.
All right, who you got? Victor, who you got?
You know what? I like the idea of Rory McIlroy. I also like, on the American side, I like Ricky Fowler.
Ricky Fowler.
Yeah.
The good gear he has.
Yeah.
I think Phil Mickelson may have a shot.
Yeah.
Short game needed. He's got that good short game.
Innovation, I think, is needed on that golf course.
Yes.
For sure.
Starting on Thursday, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch that tournament on Fox.
Ibar, Calhoun, and Trout for the Angels here in the 6th inning. Facing Jeremy Hellickson. Limited the Angels to 3 singles. Ibar looks at his strike, and it's 1-1. Eric 0 for 2. He's hit just 162 over his last 11 games. That's why the batting average has dipped down to 255, and it's gone down even more so with the 0 for 2 tonight. Breaking ball got him. It just froze him. 1 down. For the 115th U.S. Open on Fox for the first time. It begins on Thursday, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on Fox Sports 1. And also primetime coverage, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on Fox.
The short game is needed for that tournament. That's going to be a lot of fun. There's all the big names playing. And the young group of players now on the tour are fantastic.
Outside. You know, so I'd also go for it on the American side. Patrick Reed. Just light, intense type of player. Good ball strike.
Dustin Johnson, he crushes the ball.
Yeah.
He's played well this year. He can absolutely crush a golf ball.
The scores is what I'm interested in seeing. If anybody can go super low. 2-1 count on Cole Calhoun. A couple of fly balls to left. This is a bouncer to second. Owens is there. 2 outs.
Center fielder, number 27,
Two outs for Trout. With 1 for 2, an infield base hit in the first.
Trout maybe have to square one up here to get the scoring going here. The long ball may be prevalent here to get something going offensively against Hellickson.
Pujols on deck. Sliding. Evens up the count of 1 ball, 1 strike. These two teams will meet tomorrow night at Chase Field, downtown Phoenix. 2-game series tomorrow night, and then Thursday afternoon. Trout fouls this one back.
That is a real good hitter's part.
5-game road trip. The reverse of his homestand. 2 in Arizona and then 3 in Oakland. Hector Santiago on the hill tomorrow. C.J. Wilson on Thursday afternoon. One, 2 is off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count.
That's a pretty good take. That's a good curveball. He's had a great feel for that tonight, along with that fastball inside.
5th full count for Helichuk. He's about to throw his 90th pitch.
He went upstairs last at bat against Trout on a high fastball. Dropped his elbow to make sure he elevated that fastball up and out of the strike zone.
Trout pulls a foul. Another payoff pitch on the way to Trout. And he walked him. So a man on with 2 down here in the 6th. First walk issued by Helichuk. And Albert will get an opportunity here. One swing of the bat. The Eagles are right on top.
Mark, you're going to go out and talk to him right now. I see a discussion because Pujols swung at the first pitch, the last at bat. That jam with a fastball in. Now you wonder if Mike Scioscia will turn Mike Trout loose, at least first pitch. Anticipating it, maybe he will throw something off speed first pitch and try to steal a base. Mentioned how many stolen bases in the last 4 years against Sultan Wamakia. 324 in the last 4 years. It's 1 stolen base every 11.2 innings caught.
Andrew Chafin, the lefty, getting ready now. Albert 0 for 2. Bouncer back to the mound and a fly ball to center. Outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Almost as if he was anticipating Trout going. A little fastball off the outside corner, almost a pitch out. That wasn't a pitch out, but the spot was perfect for Sultan Wamakia to throw the ball in case Trout would go.
Quick throw over. Trout working a 2-out walk, stands at first base, representing the tying run. Outside. 2-0 now.
Seems to me on this count right here for Albert, Hellickson is either going to throw him that slow curveball or try to bust him in again with a fastball. See if Albert will be ready for the pitch in the hitter's count.
Oh, that was the pitch, a drive right there. Cut right through it, 2 balls and a strike. that is sky to left center field. Albert admiring this one. To the wall. Gone! Big fly for Albert Pujols. 2-1 Angels.
Well, Albert in the number 4 spot in the lineup. 2-run home run, number 19 on the season for Albert Pujols. In a good hitter's count. And he got a fastball, surprise, another fastball. And the power we've seen from Pujols, the leverage, the toe tap, the stride, through the baseball and out of the yard. Well out of the yard for Pujols.
Career number 539.
Getting closer to Mike Schmidt.
Yeah, for 15th all time. A 2-out walk to Mike Trout opened the door for the Angels, and Albert Pujols slams it.
And because of the threat of a stolen base for Trout, Albert Pujols got 4 fastballs in that at bat. Trying to be quicker, made a mistake.
Freeze lines when and Owings has it. It's the 3rd out of the inning, but it doesn't matter. The walk to Trout, the home run by Pujols. The Angels, after 6, now on top.
What a swing by Albert. Number 19, 2-run shot.
Angels baseball is brought to you by Time Warner Cable. Enjoy better. Call 1-855-1-TWC. By Mercury Insurance, on a mission to save you money. Log on to mercuryinsurance.com to get a fast, free quote and see how much you can save. And by Hyundai. Great deals on amazing cars are going on now at your Hyundai dealer. Visit buyhyundai.com today. Halos up 2-1 as we start the 7th inning. Albert Pujols, his 19th home run of the season, 36 RBIs now. Gary Richards back to work. He'll face 8-9-1. Saltalamacchia, Ahmed, and then Pollock. Saltalamacchia over 1 with a fly ball to left and a walk. 2-0. 8 in a row retired by Garrett since the walk to Saltalamacchia in the 4th inning. Good breaking ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. This one sky to center. Playable for Trout.
Jammed him just enough because he's upstairs.
1 down.
Albert, number 539. Next on the list, Michael Jack Schmidt.
New picture opportunity. I'm sure the kids are thrilled.
Yes.
But Mom, we did this earlier today. Yeah, but it's 5:39 now.
It was 5:38 earlier. It's dated. And Helson was cruising that 2-out walk to Trout, and then a number of fastballs to Pujols. Surprising how many fastballs he threw in that sequence. Allowed Albert to get his arms extended. And Albert has been crushing the baseball in this month.
Nick Ahmed with a walk and a fly ball to center. Looks at a strike. 0-2. Break the ball. He went around. Home plate umpire Doug Eddings says he did. 2 outs.
Curveball. Great curveball from Richards.
Back to the top of the order we go. You can follow the Angels all season long with MLB.com At Bat, the #1 app for live baseball. At Bat is up to the moment at any moment with in-game highlights, live look-ins, replay reviews, radio broadcast, statcast, and more. Get MLB.com At Bat for your smartphone or tablet today. 2 down. Nobody on. Pollock 0 for 2. Sack fly in the second. Get his 31st RBI. Looks like Hellickson is done after 6 with Chafin still loosening. Oh, 2.
And I think Garrett has used his two-seam fastball a bit more tonight, especially getting inside. Some right-handed batters, even occasionally against lefties to get a ground ball. 7-0-2 counts in this game for Richards.
Bouncer toward third, a diving stop by Kubica. Across the Pujols, Albert keeps the foot on the bag, got him. What a play by both corner infielders.
Boy, Pujols is doing it all tonight. 2-run home run and an outstanding play. They're going to look at it just to make sure that he kept his foot on the base. But what a stretch and play by both Kubica and Pujols.
Glenn Sherlock, the bench coach, on the phone.
Pollock can run quickly down the line. So Kubica, after the dive, had to get up quickly and get rid of the baseball. He has a strong throwing arm. See if Albert kept his foot on the base. Real
not
close.
Going to challenge it. He kept the foot on the bag, so that's a third out of the inning.
What a play.
7th inning stretch time. Halos on top 2-1.
summer. Albert Pujols with Mike Trout aboard. Dare I say, like a Tiger Woods drive out of the ballpark. 2-run home run for Pujols. Garrett Richards has been solid. In the 7th inning now with 1 unearned run allowed. Good fastball. The command has gotten better as the game has progressed. Albert Pujols also an outstanding play at first base along with Kyle Kubica.
New pitcher on for the Diamondbacks. It's Andrew Chafin, the lefty. Taking over for Jeremy Hellickson, who lasted 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, both third. Gave up the home run to Pujols. And it's Daniel Robertson pinch hitting here for Matt Joyce, who finishes the night going 0 for 2. Chafin, a 4-0 record, a 3.34 ERA, pitching in his 26th game. It's our in and out, who's in, who's out. Former first-round pick, 2011 by the Diamondbacks. At a Kent State University.
The Kent State.
Yeah. Ohio native, just 24 years of age. Robertson fouls that one back, and it's 1-2. Daniel got the start yesterday in left field. They're throwing 1 for 2. Two balls and 2 strikes.
And Chafin has a good sharp slider. Fastball, 90 to 95 range.
This is line towards center, and Owings has it. Nice play by the second baseman. Got a good jump on it, 1 out.
Back-to-back real good plays on line drives at him. To Freeze, and now Robertson. Shows some good hops on the line drive from Freeze, and quickness on that line drive against Robertson. And a behind-the-back pass.
It's a very good defensive team. Diamondbacks came into the series second in fielding percentage. As Perez flips one out to right field, his second hit of the night. 2 for 3 game for Carlos.
Monday key for this game tonight. Talk about it's time. We got a great performance from Garrett Richards so far. Albert Pujols with a 2-run home run. Solid game from Carlos Perez, not only behind the plate, but 2 hits. Kyle Kubica up at the plate as a hit, but an outstanding defensive play last inning.
Garrett done. Joe Smith getting ready. And is back up the middle, and a base hit for Kubica.
Oh, nice job staying back on against a lefty for Kubica. Right back up the middle. 2-hit performance. He does use the entire field very well.
One out, 2 on, and Featherston at the plate. He's 0 for 2. He'll start tonight at second. A 1-0 count. Arizona the 8th inning has 2, 3, and 4 due up. Dorn, Goldschmidt, and Peralta. Tomas would be the 4th batter to face Joe Smith.
Very important add-on right here for the Angels.
Ball at a strike.
That 8 scoreless inning performance against Arizona back in June of 2012. 7 innings, no earned runs here tonight. Smile on his face. Really got on a roll after the 3rd inning. 96 pitches thrown.
2-1. I mentioned his ERA in interleague action, 1.14. That career interleague ERA is tied with Grant Balfour coming into tonight for the lowest mark in Major League history with a minimum of 30 innings of work. And that's gone down.
Impressive against a very good lineup that the Diamondbacks have.
Good hitters count for Featherston. But Chafin trying to keep Perez close to the bag at second.
He's trying to short up the secondary lead just in case Featherston gets a base hit into the outfield.
Outfield playing shallow for Arizona. Foul back.
See, Jose brought the glove today, just over the glove.
Yeah.
Down goes monitor or computer?
Monitor. It gone. Gotta stand up, Jose. Pulled foul. Albert Pujols with a 2-run home run in the 6th inning off Jeremy Hellickson. The Angels in the lead 2-1.
Good swing there by Featherston. Fouled it straight back. And a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Just trying to shorten up his swing, make contact.
Back-to-back singles with 1 out here, the 7th. Looking for insurance. He went around the breaking ball. 2 outs. So it'll be up to Eric Ibar. Ibar 0 for 3. Struck out his last time up. And he pulls this one to short. One hopper. Ahmed will go the short way, and they force out Kibitz, and the Angels leave 2 on base. 7th complete. Halos on top 2-1.
would have not only on Mike Trout, but Albert Pujols, and what a game Albert has had. We may have to bring back the action up there in the booth for the radio and the TV. Jose getting some action, but he's got the glove, and of course Mark Gubaza with the great catch. And usually when something amazing happens, Twitter will explode, and you'll get that to becoming trending topic. This was not one of those moments, unfortunately. But there were some great hashtags for Gooby. Hashtag soft hands, hashtag athleticism, hashtag has to sting. Hey, Gooby, I was wondering, which one of the Angels players did you make eye contact with first, and will this catch somehow improve your street cred with the team?
I don't know about that. They're probably thinking, hey, how did you ever catch a baseball? We never see you catch a baseball before back in the day when you had a glove. That might have been the key. No glove required. Lucky play. This lucky play.
A blind squirrel finds a nut on occasion, Gooby. And Anthony Joe Smith takes over to face 2, 3, and 4.
I'm thinking of Christmas Vacation with the squirrel coming out of the Christmas tree. Squirrel!
I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah, there you go.
28th game for Joe Smith. 2-2 record at 3.16 ERA. Danny Dorn, the first baseman, takes outside. Joe pitched on Saturday through 13 pitches. Garrett went 7, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 1 run unearned. Dorn pulls it foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 for 3 game. He singled back in the first inning. Started at first base with Goldschmidt, the DH. That is out towards shallow center field. It's a leadoff single. Second hit of the night. More importantly, it's a tying run with Goldschmidt coming up. Goldschmidt 0 for 2. Drew a walk in the third. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's been real good as far as keeping that ball down and get a ground ball and an infielder. The perfect time to get one.
And that is out toward right field. Cole back and just shy of the track will make the catch.
Well, that's that good power he has the other way.
Dorn back to first base.
And now it's time for the Carl's Jr. Sports Update around the majors. Surprising streak for an AL team. The Tampa Bay Rays in first place. They won 4 in a row, but lost tonight to the Washington 16-4. And Holt goes cycling in Beantown. Brock Holt hit for the cycle for Boston today, going 4 for 5 as Boston wins at home 9-4 against Atlanta.
Peralta looks at a strike.
Tell you what, I'm incredibly impressed by Goldschmidt, the coverage he has, and how hard he can hit the ball the other way.
0-2.
That's the reason he's leading the NL as far as voting at first base. And deservedly so with his numbers.
This one down the left field line. Robertson moving over. 2 outs. Going back to first again.
That's a good pitch by Joe Smith. He got Peralta to chase something out of the strike zone. Easy fly ball. That ball was about a baseball or 2 off the outside corner and down. That's what you can do when you get ahead of the count like that. If you're behind the count, you're forced into more of the plate.
Diamondbacks right fielder Yasmani Tomas at the plate. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Diamondbacks with action in their bullpen. Looks like Randall Delgado getting ready. Halos in the bottom of the 8th. The heart of their order coming up. Tomas looks at the strike. Doesn't like that call. Calhoun, Trout, and Pujols due up in the 8th. Oh, 2.
Gonna try that pitch again, even further off the plate. What Richards did to him early in the game. Got him a chase and expand the zone on a breaking ball in the dirt. I wonder if Perez isn't setting up inside just to make sure that Tomas would see that he's setting up and maybe think he's going to get a fastball, then go back outside with a slider.
There's that slider. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He was just trying to set up a young hitter. Quickly step off, look over the first, but he was setting up in Carlos Perez. Try to see if he can get him to chase the slider away.
One-two pitch. They jammed it with a fastball there. Big rip and a foul straight back.
See by Joe Smith's reaction, he didn't get that pitch where he wanted to throw it.
Dorn over at first with a short lead. 1-2. Got him looking. Down goes Tomas. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Halos lead it 2-1.
Houston, Oakland, and Texas all won. Seattle lost to San Francisco, and Baltimore all over Philadelphia. Sorry, Gooby. 19-3.
8 home runs in the game for Baltimore.
Yeah. And the run for Cal State Fullerton came to an end today as they lost to LSU 5-3 in the College World Series.
Great season, though, for Cal State Fullerton. It was a tough one there in the College World Series, though.
Cole swinging first pitch. Grounds went over to second, and there is out number 1. Here comes Chip Hale, so Delgado will come in with 1 out here in the 8th inning. With Trout and Pujols coming up. That's exactly what Hale's going to do. So pitching change, 2-1 Angels. On in relief, Chafin, 25-year-old Panamanian, 32 record and a 2.93 earned run average and 1 save under his belt. Originally in the Braves system, came over as part of that package players in the Justin Upton trade.
And he's got a good fastball, 91-96, slider, occasional curveball, solid changeup.
3rd season with Arizona. He'll face Mike Trout here with 1 out, nobody on. Trout 1 for 2, a single, a strikeout, and a big walk with 2 outs in the 6th inning. Pulled toward the hole, backhanded by Ametti, fires to first and gets Trout for the 2nd out.
In the 6th inning, in a good count. 4 straight fastballs from Hellickson against Pujols. 2-run home run to left center field. Home run number 19 all the season.
Slider down and away. Albert 1 for 3 with that home run. 539th of his career. And a no-doubter. The minute he hit it, went into the patented Pujols pose.
You need a ball that far, you can look at it.
Say that 3 times real fast.
You can look at it. You can look at it.
Patented Pujols pose, man.
No. I'll stick with you can look at it.
Look at it.
No, thank you.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1 now. Houston Street getting ready for the 9th. Lamb, Owings, and Saltalamacchia, the scheduled 3.
Back in a good hitter's count now for Pujols. 2-1 count last at bat. 2-run home run. Now 3-1 count here.
And he lays off. 2 out walk.
And now it's time for In the Driver's Seat, brought to you by Kia. Albert Pujols. The 2-run home run in the 6th, giving the Angels a 2-1 lead. First started in that cleanup spot since 2010 when he was a Cardinal. Also made an outstanding defensive play at first base on the stretch from the throw from Kubica in this game.
David Freese 0 for 3. Strikeout, a fly ball to left, and a line out to Owings at second base. His last at bat. Two balls and no strikes. Quite a few players from Panama playing the big leagues. This one's fouled off to the right. Most famous by Carew, the Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Mariano Rivera, soon to be Hall of Famer.
No doubt Hall of Famer.
Yeah. Did you know Senor Smoke Juan Berenguer?
Oh yes, former teammate.
Yeah. From Panama. He was great on the mound.
Oh, he was a good dude.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Two on the way. Breaking ball, that's hammered out to right center field. That ball is driven out to right. That is gone. Big fly for David Freese. He goes oppo. And it's 4-1 Angels.
Boy, that's a huge home run for David Freese, and he needs a little extra insurance runs. Going the other way, home run number 10. Now 34 RBI for Mr. Freese. And a spinning breaking ball stayed out over the plate, and what a perfect swing on that hanging slider from Freese. Some good carry to right center field, and out of the ballpark. Insurance runs, big time for Freese.
Back up the middle, hits Delgado, ricochets to third, and that is fired away by Lamb. So Robertson will reach on the infield single.
He's hit the ball well twice now. That ball got Delgado pretty good. Hopefully he's okay.
Well, for the second time tonight, a 2-out walk doing in the Diamondbacks. Hellickson walking Trout in the 6th inning. Pujols with the home run in this inning. Freese with the home run.
Right off the leg.
Catcher, number 58.
That almost made a nice play on that one. Remember in the old Metrodome?
Yeah.
Yeah, those old ghosts going around. Walks will haunt.
Yep.
Twice. With 2 out. 2 out walks followed by a home run twice in this game for the Halos.
Carlos Perez 2 for 3. Couple of singles. Home run for Freese is 10. 44 RBIs now. Trevor Gott also loosening now. Still a safe situation for Houston unless the Angels will tack on a run. Robertson with a good lead at first. Carlos takes upstairs. 1-0 pitch. That's down low. 2-0.
A huge lead.
Behind in the count of 2-0 with 2 outs in the 8th inning. The last thing you want to worry about is the guy at first.
Yeah, make a mistake out over the plate.
Yeah. Yet another throw. Robinson takes off. Perez lines one out to left field. Peralta makes the catch. The Angels are done here in the 8th. But once again, just like the 6th inning, a walk to Pujols and David Freese. And 2 strikes going the opposite way. We'll head to the 9th inning. Halos leading at 4-1. The series split before jumping on the bird and heading to Phoenix. They'll play the Diamondbacks twice at Chase Field tomorrow night. That is a 6:30 start with the Angels live kicking things off at 6, and then a Thursday afternoon contest before heading up to Oakland. Houston on in relief here, 27th game, a 2-2 record, 2.42 ERA, looking for his 20th save of the season, and he is scheduled to face 6, 7, and 8 for Arizona. Lamb, Owings, and Saltalamacchia. Joe Smith had to deal with the middle part of the order. He gave up a leadoff single in the 8th inning to Dorn, but then retired the next 3 guys in a row. So Joe went 1 inning, 1 hit, and 1 strikeout. Jake Lamb tonight, 1 for 3 as he singled back in the 4th inning. Houston trying to close it up for Garrett Richards, who allowed 1 run unearned on 4 hits and 7 innings of work. Garrett looking for his 7th win of the season. No balls and a strike. Houston last pitched in Saturday's contest. That was the 1-0 victory over Oakland. He picked up his 19th save. 15 pitches in that one. Halos do not have an off day now until a week from Thursday. We've got Arizona for 2, Oakland for 3, Houston for 3 before the off day. Tampa foul, 1-2.
Well, the good thing up in Oakland on Friday, we don't have to deal with a certain basketball game being played that night.
Certain basketball game being Game 7.
Yes.
Golden State take care of business in Cleveland tonight.
Congratulations to the Warriors. Steve Kerr, doing a great job as their head coach. Steph Curry, he's unbelievable.
Yep. Ground ball to second. Featherston has it. 1 down.
Second baseman, number 60, Venus Orioles.
Chris Owings, the second baseman, a 1-for-3 game. A single with a run scored in that second inning. That is out toward left center field. Long run for Trout. Still racing back there. He will track it down for out number 2.
Boy, a smile and some great coverage. And Mike Trout has been playing a little more shallow of the center field, and he's playing there in the right center field. Going to go a long way. Tracks that one down. An excellent play by Trout in center. Never took his eye off the baseball. Knows exactly where he is in the field. Tracks it down. Makes it look easy.
So Jared Saltalamacchia will bat here with 2 outs and nobody on. He will look at a strike. Chopper, right side, straight off the mound, lets it roll, and that is a foul ball. Fortunately, because a lot of times that baseball come back into fair territory.
And it doesn't roll foul too often. That might not have been a good collision either for Houston Street against it.
I'm surprised it's like Saltalamacchia slowed down to allow Houston to catch it and tag him for the 3rd out. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go. We both have a flight to Phoenix.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. Like that baby up as the Angels defeat the Diamondbacks and come from behind fashion. 4-1 the final tonight.
What a job by Albert Pujols. That big 2-run home run. A couple of 2-run home runs after 2-out walks by the offense. David Freese with a 2-run home run, but Pujols another outstanding game. Garrett Richards threw the ball exceptionally well. His numbers in interleague play are unbelievable. Now 4-1 with an ERA barely over 1 in his career in interleague play.
4-1 the final with 2 Angels home runs hit in today's ballgame. A total of $24,000 was raised for prostate cancer research. To make a donation, you can go online to homerunchallenge.org. Mentioned Garrett Richards picking up the victory, his 7th of the season. Jeremy Hellickson, the 2-out walk to Mike Trout in the 6th inning, came back to haunt his Pujols. It is a 539th career home run. Hellickson takes a loss and drops to 4-4 in the season. And Houston Street picks up the save, his 20th of the year. The Angels now find themselves at 33 and 32 on the year. Pujols, the hero once again. He is down on the field with Alex Curry. Alex.
Thank you, Victor. Albert, there were a lot of adjustments to the lineup tonight. The first time you've batted cleanup since becoming an Angel. Is there a comfort level for you no matter where you are in the lineup?
Hey, listen, this is not about me. This is about 25 guys, and at the end of the night, it's about what can we do to win a game. And You know, I'm not a selfish player. It doesn't matter where I hit. I hit fourth before, fifth, seventh. So as long as I can help my team to win, that's all that matters.
And Hellickson made you guys work all game, but you got to him with that 2-run home run. What were you looking for in that particular at-bat?
Just something up. I mean, he's pretty tough. That's not the first time we're facing. We're facing a lot when he was in Tampa, and he's a competitor. He doesn't give it too much to hit, but he let me a pitch down the middle, and I guess I put the best swing of the night.
You've done a great job of leading by example. As a veteran on this team, when the offense isn't being as consistent as they're capable of, what's your message to your teammates?
Well, all we can do is just get ourselves ready to play, and as long as we look in our mirror every night and knowing that we give 110%, at the end of the day, you can't control the outcome. Obviously, we want to win for our fans and hopefully bring a championship back to the city of Anaheim, but at the end of the night, we can't control that.
Congratulations on a great win. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Angels take game 2 of this quick 2-game series tonight before heading out to Arizona. But stick around for Angels Live next with Patrick O'Neill and Jose Mota.